Hey, this is Patrick McCrann from Endurance Nation. Today I'm going to explain the ENCoach model and why I think it's quite possibly the best option for coaching out there, why you should consider it. There have been a bunch of questions on the EN forum about why people should sign up for ENCoach, vice buying a simple training plan, or perhaps vice why signing up with a coach one-on-one. And the real reason behind ENCoach was to create a platform where athletes could get the best knowledge and information they needed to make informed training decisions and have the best possible event and race day without the huge overhead and cost of hiring a one-on-one coach. Let's face it, triathlon coaching is expensive. So if we can liberate you from having to tie into someone one-on-one, that lets you get the best knowledge you need without paying the high price and lets us help out more people. So it's a win-win for everyone involved. So the bottom line, let's go through what the items are that you get with ENCoach so folks can understand what the value proposition is. So when you start out with ENCoach, the first month is $150. Each month thereafter is $95. That $150 covers all of the setup process that takes place when you first sign up for that plan. The $95 thereafter covers all of the ongoing support, which includes customization, contact, and access to special EN-sponsored events. I'll get into all of that in a little bit more detail. So, starting off, what does customization mean? Well, when you're interested in ENCoach, you actually go online, fill out a survey, and that gets sent to us here at ENHQ. Here at headquarters, we'll actually go through it, take a look at it, decide who the best coach is to work with you, forward that information on to them, and that coach will actually email, call you back, get in touch with you, and find out what it is you're training for, how you want to train, etc. Using that information, they take their training plan template, and they modify it to fit you. So if you're training for a half iron and you're a beginner, they'll go in and take that half iron template and customize it for you. So let's say you live somewhere where there's no open water, so we change all of those swims. You happen to be a 240 marathoner, so we cut down a little bit on the longer run emphasis and we put in more cycling to get you used to riding your bike better. So that all that front end customization goes in, builds out your plan for the entire training cycle. So whether you decide to train for 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 months for your event or for a number of events, your coach will personalize that entire block for you and stick it up online. Now those blocks are only released in 4 or 8 week increments depending on your preference, because we don't want you to get too far ahead of your training, and also because what happens in week 7, or rather month 7 of your training, really is irrelevant right now this early in the year. It's going to change drastically, so don't need to focus too much on that time. Instead, we need to focus on your next block. Okay, so that upfront cost covers your coach going in and designing that plan from scratch for you. Now, what does that ongoing fee of $95 get you? Well, first of all, it ensures continued customization of your plan. Okay, so there's an actual survey form that you fill out at the end of each month. That survey form gets sent to your coach. Coach gets to go in, see how your training's been going. They get to compare your feedback to what's going on in your log. So they look at both your subjective input and your objective data. Using that information, they create a new training plan and release it back to you to go out and execute again. So you get that customized plan on a continued monthly basis. Second of all, you're guaranteed support. So when you buy a straight-up training plan, you get stuck in a forum where anyone will answer your question. You may have a question about a long run where some other athlete answers you back. Well, it's even better under ENCoach because you're in a private forum that's moderated by ENCoaches themselves. So when you have a question, 9 times out of 10, your own coach is going to answer it for you. And if not them, another EN qualified coach will answer that question for you. So you're guaranteed quality support. On top of that, you also get access to 2 web chats and 1 conference call a month. So you have 3 other contact points in addition to your survey at the end of each month where you can reach out and touch your coach, learn a little bit more about what it is you should be doing, get a little more feedback, etc. So that $95 goes into all of that contact in a group setting that you can use to leverage information and improve your training. On top of that as well, that $95 is almost like a free pass into some new and cool stuff we're doing over at Endurance Nation. So Rich and I may fire up, for example, a pre-race webcast for Ironman Wisconsin that includes video and a Google Earth file. Well, as an Endurance Nation coach member, you get free access to that event when it's live. Now, after 48 hours or 36 hours when that event has been cached, it'll be moved to the store where everyone has to pay for it. But you, as an ENCoach member, you get first seat access to that. So, in addition to the customized plan at the outset, a customized monthly updated plan for you at the end of every month, based on your data and your input, 2 web chats and a conference call, you also get access to some of this high-end, really cool stuff that Rich and I will be doing. So Endurance Nation means you get way more than a training plan, which is totally self-service and a la carte based on our template. And you're getting almost everything you would get under one-on-one coaching except for that direct contact where you can pick up the phone and call your coach and get that feedback. In all, I think it's actually an incredible value. The feedback we've gotten from our athletes so far has been fantastic. Everyone likes it. We've seen some great results. Hopefully, bringing this under the Endurance Nation banner will give everyone a chance, like yourself, to tap into this high-quality coaching at a reasonable rate, really see some quality results, and get seriously fired up about your training. If you have any questions about ENCoach or one-on-one coaching or even just training plans, feel free to either ask Rich or myself on the EN forum, just post and we'll find you, or you can send me an email directly at pjm@performancetrainingsystems.com. Happy training, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya.